Tigel says she paid a man $150 to smuggle her from Ethiopia to Sudan 4 years ago. She's never had a passport. She says she recently gave another trafficker in Khartoum $650 as a down payment to make another journey. He promised to smuggle her into Egypt. She changed her mind when she heard what happened to a group who had tried to do the same.
We were told that 40 women had been arrested between Sudan and Egypt, and 4 men had been killed on the way. I decided to come home.
Metema has attracted smugglers trafficking goods and people into and out of Sudan for years. Thousands of refugees fleeing violence in neighbouring countries like Eritrea and Somalia, and migrants from across Africa have crossed this border, all of them desperate for a better life.
I have worked in Sudan before. I am going back there because it's better than here.
The Ethiopian government says that in 2014, police caught more than 1,650 people trying to cross the border illegally in this area. It says the numbers have dropped dramatically this year. Police say they arrested 15 people smugglers in Metema in recent months. This path, so we're told, is used by people trying to illegally cross from Ethiopia into Sudan. And if you look a little bit further down, literally just a couple of 100 yards down, just beyond that electricity pylon, is the border with Sudan. Now, we've seen a couple of armed police in the surrounding fields. They won't allow us to film them. But if you just look out at the vastness of this landscape, it shows how difficult it is to control, how difficult it is to police. And that, of course, means that people are still crossing this border illegally. There are no fences along Ethiopia's more than 750-kilometre border with Sudan. Around 20 million people live under the UN poverty line of $1.25 a day in Ethiopia. The government says its awareness programme warning migrants and refugees of the dangers they face is working. A new anti-human trafficking law was passed in June.
This plan is based on 4 core activities. First, awareness creation through prevention. Second, protection and rehabilitation of migrants and returnees. Third, law enforcement. And fourth, cooperation and coordination with international organizations and EU countries.
Tigel says she knows many refugees and migrants who made it to Europe. But she says she won't take that risk. Stratford, Al Jazeera, Metema on the Ethiopia-Sudan border.